Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for looking on YouTube at my channel, The Spiritual Gateway. On here, as you can probably see from the videos I've posted already, I talk about past life regression and all sorts of things spiritual. Today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of sessions I've just had. The first one was a one-to-one session of past life, and I'm just telling you about this because sometimes, not very often, but sometimes this can happen. So I had a client yesterday, and she found it very difficult to see any past life. She knew she was there, she could feel it, she was getting a few things through, but she was quite resistant to that, and she just couldn't kind of see it and felt that it wasn't real because what she was feeling she couldn't see. So we really stopped that part of the session, and I got her to see her spirit guide, and her spirit guide was able to speak to her. She was able to get some information from her spirit guide, which was fantastic. Also, she was able to see past loved ones, which was amazing, because her sister had passed and her father, and for her to see them, that was really special for her. She of course got really emotional, but she absolutely had that contact with them. But not only that, some of her animals came through as well, which I found amazing. So she was able to see her horse that had passed and her dog, and see all those together was just incredible for her. So after the session, she was incredibly emotional, and was saying that that part was just amazing, and that she definitely went into a past life, but she just couldn't. She was kind of holding back a bit. She was a bit nervous about it, I think. She was a bit worried about it, and she held back. So we'll definitely do another session and get her there. I've given her some work to do, to work on that in the meantime, but we'll definitely go back to that. She definitely went into the past life. She was just a bit, I'm not sure about this. So that does happen, and it can happen, and obviously there are things I can do to help you get there. But I wanted to tell that story because it's so important to know that sometimes the first time you do it, it doesn't always work. And I'm not one of those people to go, yes, I can 100% get you to a past life, because I don't think anyone can guarantee that. But the majority of the times I can, and I can only think of a handful of times where maybe 4 or 5 clients, and I have been doing this for 7 years now, we've tried everything and they just haven't been able to do it. And I have actually recommended they do something else, for example, Akashic readings, because if you've got an Akashic reader, they can access your past lives that way. So there are other ways to get around that. But if you want to fully see, hear, feel and experience that past life, then hypnosis is the best way to do it, because if someone reads your Akashic records, they're reading it and telling you, you're not feeling it or seeing it. So that definitely is the way to do it if you can't visualize your past life, or you feel you can't do it. But having hypnosis is definitely the best way for you to experience all that there is out there to experience. The other thing that I wanted to tell you about was a session that I did last night, and that was a group hypnosis session. And I don't think I've really covered that on YouTube, but you can do a really fantastic group session on past life regression. Obviously, I can't ask you where you are. You're not able to say to me, I'm in England, it's the 1825, so I'm not, and I'm by the river, and I'm sitting there with a guy that I really love, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not getting that feedback from you. So I can't ask questions around that, because I would, in that situation, I'd say, and what's his name, and how did you meet him, and all that kind of stuff. So obviously I can't ask those types of questions, but I can ask general questions, and really get you to see and feel and hear what's going on, so you fully experience that past life. And I give you time to kind of take it all in. I move you on through your life and still take you to that last scene in your life where you die, and then take you to the spirit world, and then still bring your spirit guide forward, and you can have a conversation with your spirit guide, and also bring any loved ones forward. And with the session that I did last night, excuse me, what I did with those people was take them further in the spirit world. So we asked their spirit guides if they could show them something in the spirit world, which the spirit guides absolutely did. And it was incredible because everyone in the group saw something slightly different, which was really interesting. It blows my mind, actually, it really does. So one of them went into the Akashic Records and was shown her book, and she said everything was blurred out except this one paragraph. That's what her spirit guide wanted her to read. So she read that, and that obviously had amazing meaning for her. Someone else went into a room with angels. They were really tall angels, and she had a really fantastic experience with that. And she's gonna do some research on what she saw, because it was so amazing, and she's gonna let me know, because I don't know, you know, I'm not seeing it, my clients are seeing it. So I think that's the thing. I can't see it, my client is experiencing it, and that is what, you know, makes this session so incredible. Someone else went, his spirit guide was like a Viking, and he took him to like where all these Viking spirits were, and they were drinking beer and being really rah, 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 and he absolutely loved it. I found that really funny. I thought it was really, really brilliant. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Sorry, that's better. He really loved it. He thought it was fantastic. And there were like varying different things that others saw. So I find it so fascinating that I can take a group of people through a past life, get them to go into the spirit world, speak to their, you know, spirit guides, see their loved ones in spirit, loved ones including animals as well, and also experience a part of that spirit world. Now, I'm sure we're just shown very small glimpses of what actually is there. I would imagine that there is a hell of a lot more to see, and I can't imagine that we have any idea about what's there, really. We're just shown a very little small tiny snapshot of everything, but everything my clients have seen in the spirit world is incredible. Everyone says they feel amazing, they feel calm, they feel happy, they feel an enormous amount of love and peace, and a lot of my clients say they feel at home. It's just such a fantastic thing to do. So if you're interested in experiencing that, either as a one-to-one or in a group, if you've got a group of friends and you want to do it, you know, please just pop in a comment. I'm always happy to sort that out for you. It's a really great experience, something that I think everyone should have a go at, because you never know, it may change the way you think about things, because a lot of people go, oh, it's just imagination, it's rubbish, people are making it up. Believe me, there is no way anyone can make up this stuff. Absolutely no way. It 100% is real. And don't even, if someone says that to you, just ignore them. It's not even worth a comment on it. They need to experience it themselves to see what we mean by it. Honestly, it's incredible. The other thing I want to mention is that I am going to launch a membership, and this is going to be just like-minded people all together, and what I'm going to provide is monthly past life sessions, or quantum leaping sessions, or tarot reading. I'm going to have guests coming in like mediums and all sorts of different things, experts on manifestation, doing sessions with you all, and I am going to launch that soon. So my plan is in my head to probably launch that in the new year. So I will obviously give more details about that, but if you're interested in that, of course, pop a link in. It won't be one of these really expensive monthly membership fees. It's going to be really reasonable, and you're going to get loads for it. Plus you're going to be in hopefully a really supportive, incredible community where everyone has the same beliefs about this, where you can talk about your spirituality and what you believe in a really safe space. So that's coming soon, but obviously I'll release more details on that soon. Anyway, take care everyone. I hope you're really well, and speak to you soon. Bye.